V'hine ba'avodas Hashem yesh gam ken b'chinas laila v'yom. Now in the service of Hashem is also this concept of night and day. Ha'alev k'mosh kosov b'Torah or Parshas Breshis. Sof dibur hamaschil inyan brachos. The first is like it's brought in Torah or in Breshis. The concept of the blessings, Asher Yom Hum Pnimis Halev, that the concept of the day is the inner part of the heart. V'zeu yabia chulu. Is that, and that's the idea that it speaks liyom yabia v'layla hu chitzonius alev, the concept of shiro. Abez kemosh kosu b'dibur hamaschil roni v'simchi in ranana v'ramsha v'simcha b'tzafra, like it's brought in the Maimer Roni v'simchi, the concept of rejoicing in the nighttime and joy in the day. B'dibur hamaschil tachas asher lo avadata. And in the Maimer about how you didn't serve Hashem with joy, there it explains that this is the difference between the concept of Yaakov and the concept of Yisrael. And look what it's brought concerning Yaakov, about that he did not see iniquity in Yaakov, and Amal in Yisrael. That the concept of Yaakov in there is the concept of prayer. V'inyan Yisrael b'chinas Torah, and Yisrael is Torah. So again, the chitzonis and pnimis is tefillah and Torah. V'ayin ma'ashekasov sov dibur hamaschil v'yadait hayom shezeu b'chinas b'chol v'avcha b'yitzir tov u'b'yitzir hara. And look what's brought about. Now you should know today and place it on your heart that this is with all of your heart, is with a good inclination. With all of your hearts, two hearts, with your good inclination and your bad inclination. Similar to the concept of the Pnimis and Chitzonius Alev. That's brought in the Brachos, Maimer Vayin, Mashakos of Minyan. Pnimis Alev, Dibur HaMaschil, Azino Shamayim HaSheni. Then the Maimer about Hazino, it talks about the inner concept of the heart, is how Zer Anpin is united and hangs from Atik. So if Zer Anpin is the heart, so the inner concept of the heart is how it reaches all the way up to Atik. And another explanation is in Atat Tetzaveh how the day and night is the concept of joy and humility. So what's the humility? That it refers to a humility and a bitterness on being far from Hashem. Zehu inyan laila, that's the concept of the night. Hasimcha behavaya, and then you have the joy in Hashem. Zehu inyan yom, and that's the concept of the day. Vehu inyan katnus vegadlus, and that's the concept of the small and the great. The different states of greatness and of being small and being great, smallness and greatness, so to speak. Shekatnusu keshuhu b'shiflus, that the small state is when a person is lowly. Al derech katonti, like a person who, like Yaakov said, I was small, b'sichlo midos, or lowliness in intellect and emotions. Gadlus, keshuhu begadlus amochan, and greatness is when they have the great concept of intellect, the greatness of intellect. Ve'ulamaila zeu inyan ratzav v'shov. And above, this corresponds with the idea of going up and coming back. But Ratzolomar, Ratzo Aliyah, Zeu B'chinas Yom, and that is to say that the Ratzo, the going, wanting and going up, and elevation, that's the concept of the daytime. V'shov Laila, and to return is the nighttime. Vainu al derech, Shinispor b'mokom mocher de Ratzo B'chinas Ma, V'shov B'chinas Ban, and like it's explained in another place, that going up and wanting, that's the concept of Shema. And returning is the concept of Shem Ban. Kach b'layla v'titen teref b'chinas shov. So too, at night, wanting to give, and that she gives to her house sustenance That's the returning. Ruach habehema yoredes lamata. That's the spirit of the animal, so to speak, that goes downwards. The concept of Shem Ban, Viratso B'yom, and going up is during the day. Ruach ha'adam ha'olechulu. That's the spirit of man that goes upward. Gematria ma. V'zeu hepech v'masha kasu b'dibur ha'maskil roni v'simchi. And this is opposite from what it's brought in the Maimer roni v'simchi. Mash malaylahu ratza v'yom shov. That there it implies that that Simcha B'Tzafra is that the Ranana Biramsha, that's the Ratzo in the nighttime. The Simcha B'Tzafra is returning in the daytime. V'nyana Simcha Yishlamar, the concept of joy, we can say, Alpi Mashikasu B'Dibur HaMaschil, Osri Lagafen, Be'inyan Kibes B'Yayin Levusho, with the concept of that he washes his garment with wine. Misham Yuvun Gamke Inyan Hamariru. So there you can also understand the concept of bitterness. That's also like the idea of the blood of grapes. The second part of the pasuk, so you have the simcha with the key base behind levusho, and v'dam anavim suso gam k'moshe kazu b'dibur ha'maschil ba'aloscha shali demirirus hazesim yavo lebechinas re'iyas aron osios nira. Also, like it's brought in the Maimer ba'aloscha, that through the bitterness of the olives, you'll come to the concept of vision of Aaron is the same letters as nira, which is to see. Kachai demirirus choshech halayla. So too, through the bitterness of the darkness of night, you'll come to the vision of sight in the day. Look over there. And night and day is like to guard and to remember the negative commandments, to go away from bad, and the positive commandments to do good. Similar, and also similar to the idea of my soul thirsts for you at night. And that is that the love, which is like my soul desires you, is like a person who loves their soul, loves the life that's within them. Like it's brought in Tanya. So that's that kind of avoda is still called the nighttime. That it's ivisicha balayla, v'choshech, and its darkness. In comparison to the love of with all of your might, without boundary, which is more than yourself and your soul. That nafshi visicha is that you love Hashem because you love your soul and you recognize that He's your life, but loving with all of your might is more than yourself, not recognizing your own existence. Ketzer, Inyan Ba'avoda Laila V'yom, the concept of night and day in service of Hashem, Chitzon Yusolev Upnim Yusolev, corresponding with the external part of the heart and the inner part of the heart. Yaakov Yisrael, Kamra Navna V'ramsha, V'zeu Chitzon Yusolev, and this is the external part of the heart, which comes from contemplating His attribute of kingship, may be blessed. And the joy in the morning. That comes from the inner part of the heart. Or like the idea of that he washes his garment with wine. Also, the concept of bitterness from the darkness and humility. V'yom simcha, and the joy is the daytime. Kamarot v'shov ma'uban, also to return and come back as ma'ub and ban. Kamal derech sormerav asetov, or to do good and stay away from bad and do good. Ein hashmatos zor chelak alef simin chafesh and lo sasei mitzvah sasei. V'ayin mashikas v'alpazog v'munas chabalelos emes v'emuna. So you have also your emuna in the nighttime, and during the nights, and you have the concept of emes and the concept of emunah.